Hello, everyone. At the top of the screen, we have Adele Ann, and lower on the screen is Kayla. Hi, that's so exciting. Have you seen what was on the screen? Kayla saying, I saw it. I'm thrilled to be involved in this project. Adele Ann is saying, we're here today to talk about the We Women Quilt Swap. And you can see these pictures here in such a creative and neat design, including incorporating a lot of diversity. And then when we found this, we just felt that we really wanted to be a part of this community project. And Kayla is saying, yes, we want to celebrate International Women's Day. That's part of the project. And then the pattern designer, Breen Campbell of Happy So Lucky, she created this pattern that looks, almost identical to the women we have on this graphic. And released it as a fundraiser for a women's support center in Vancouver. So there's that aspect of community, but also just recognizing how women have had to really come together to get through these very difficult times recently. We want to celebrate that. So we have these communities of women, communities of deaf women, women who sign or interacting, those of us who are interested in quilting, and we just thought it would be such a great idea. We have these connections to women who are hearing based on our shared experience of being, women, but then we can also bring in these added dimensions from, our own individual communities as well. And Kayla is saying, as a hearing person, I have this hearing community that I sew with and this deaf community that I sew with, and I love being able to jump in and out of those groups. But this idea of like bringing those groups together and making connections really inspires me. I want to celebrate what we have in common as well as, the diversity that makes us unique. Atlanta saying it's been really hard with the pandemic, with the divisiveness of different issues, but we've also had opportunities to stay in touch. We have Zoom. And then now we have this idea of a quilt swap, making connections with the wider community, or maybe choosing a group of friends to participate together. And we will have videos explaining that whole process, but we just wanted to welcome you and invite you to join in. Um, this activity and just keep an eye on the dates, make sure we follow those. Kayla is saying, and then also with foundation paper piecing, some of us know how to do that. We have a lot of experience. We're experts at that. And then some of us haven't tried that type of sewing before, and maybe we want to, but we don't know how to. And so, Adele and Ann and I are looking forward to making some videos, some tutorials, so that you can watch and learn together. And so try it on your own. We don't want anyone to feel like they can't be involved in this project because they don't have the skills, they don't know how to do that. We want you to be able to learn and join. Adeline is saying, I have to let you know, Kayla is a pro at this and was trying to talk me into joining for a long time. And then when I finally jumped in, I'm completely addicted. And so, of course, I wanted to be a part of this project as well. And Kayla is saying, again, foundation paper piecing isn't hard, it's just different. Talent is saying, in that project, you can be very creative. You do have to follow certain instructions, but you can express your own creativity in how you design the person. Yeah, whether that's ethnicity, whether that's, the accessories that you incorporate, the fabric that you choose, all of those things are up for your creative inspiration. Yes, Adeline is saying, let's have fun, join in. We hope more of you will come. And Kayla is saying, we'll send you some videos as well to help out with the process.